Medfit Rehab founder Joanne James is a medical exercise specialist. Medfit Rehab, restoring strength and movement, making a difference in people's lives. 647-259-5481. MedfitRehab.com. If you are suffering from a host of medical problems, diabetes, osteoporosis, neurological, cardiovascular disorders, or cancer, Joanne James, medical exercise specialist for over 25 years, can develop an exercise program that will make your post-rehab effective and inspiring. Medfit Rehab will provide a hands-on, professionally supervised conditioning program. Medfit Rehab, 647-259-5481, medfitrehab.com. Okay, we're really thrilled that Joanne James is joining us on a Friday. Thank you so much for filling in for Michelle.
Not a problem. It's always my pleasure, Zelda. Always my pleasure.
Mine as well. Okay, so body renewal.
Mm-hmm.
How are we changing every second, minute, hour, day, week, month, and year?
Every moment of the day, our bodies are renewing themselves, but our different organs renew at different times. And that's why it's so important that we're feeding our body properly with the proper nutrition, proper foods, that we're exercising to assist with all of that renewal. So let's look at, say, for instance, the liver. The liver is one of our most important parts of the body, an organ in our body. It flushes the toxins out of the body. However, it has a lifespan. The cells of the liver have a lifespan of 150 days. So believe it or not, every 5 months, we have basically a new liver. So that's a good thing to know.
Well, I know that in the case of, God forbid, if you got cancer of the liver, if you cut a piece of that, the liver will rejuvenate again, and you can get through that.
Exactly. And you're so right, because it has a tremendous capacity to repair and to regrow because of the blood supply. So that's a good thing. Another thing is our taste buds. Do you know we have over 9,000 taste buds that detect sweet, salty, bitter, sour, and it's a phenomenal organ that we have. It regenerates every 10 days.
That's incredible. That's incredible. I don't think
yeah.
people are aware of that. Very interesting.
Exactly. And the issue is when you get older, those taste buds lessen, and you don't have as good taste buds. So older adults don't say taste as well as they should. So as a result,
they don't eat well.
They don't eat well.
They don't keep their bodies in good shape, right?
So here's another one, bones. Our bones are constantly renewing. Every 10 years, approximately, we actually have a complete bone renewal, all right? We have two cells, the osteoclasts, which break down the bone, and the osteoblasts that build bone. And they're going 24/7 every day of our lives. And at any given time, we have a mixture of old and new bones. So when we get to middle age, those cells actually start to slow down in the work that they're doing. And that's why we become more at risk for osteoporosis and those kinds of bone issues.
So how do we fix that? Do we fix that through exercise, what's the answer to that?
Well, when it comes to the bones really require a form of stimulation. I think we talked about that before. So exercise is absolutely key to keep the stimulation and the building of the bones, as well as proper nutrition. You have to feed the bones. So again, that's why exercise is key to our daily lives, to make sure that the bones last into our lifetime.
So what is the duration of a body? I mean, can a body really sustain? I mean, I have a neighbor down the street whose mother's 101, and until last year was still walking from her residence up to where her daughter lives, which is quite a distance. Can we make the body, through exercise and whatever is necessary, stronger and able to live longer?
I think we can. Now, part of it is going to depend on genetics, what we are blessed with from our parents and our grandparents, et cetera. So that's part of it. And then the other part is going to be about our lifestyle. So some of us, I think, have a predisposition to a variety of chronic illnesses, either because of genetics or because we have a very, very poor lifestyle. Now, having said that, you can have people that are smokers and drinkers that last to like 100 years of age, and you're asking yourself, well, how come they get away with it and we don't? Again, a good issue might be, is their genes, they're able to do that. So it's very different for everyone. But all the research shows that if you take care of yourself, most importantly, you exercise, proper food, you rest, lower your stress levels, have a social life, family, friends, all of these things can actually add to a longer life, a better life when it comes to satisfaction, happiness, all of those things.
Well, those are, there's the luck of the draw. I think what it is you're giving to others, which truly makes a person happier, not waiting for others to give to you. I think that's basically one of the answers.
Absolutely. Always, if you can be of service to man in some way, shape, or form, man or woman or a child, that also contributes to, I think, a healthy, happy life. When you give to others, hopefully you get back, but you don't do that for the reason. But it always makes you feel good, and you're contributing overall to the world and everybody living in a better society, loving each other more, contributing more. It always leads to hopefully a longer life.
Well, and of course, the most important of all of that, and that's giving Medfit Rehab a call, speaking to Joanne, and getting your life on track in the right way. Thank you so much for being with us today. I love having you on and talking to you and finding out all this information that I had no clue about.
Well, it's always great to learn, Zelda, and that's always my mission, is to help people, to educate people so that they can make the best decisions that actually impact in such a positive way on their lives. It's always my pleasure.
Okay. We'll talk to you again on Monday. You have a wonderful weekend. Thank you so much.
Zelda, you too. Bye-bye.
Joanne James, founder and medical exercise specialist of Medfit Rehab, will improve your overall health through medical exercise. Contact Joanne James, 647-259-5481, medfitrehab.com.